Okay then. Testing, 1, 2. There we go. Hello, and good evening. It's the 31st of July 2023, and we're back on this Monday night with a nice, chill animation stream working more on our Kirby and the Forgotten Land inspired animation. Now, we're still setting up for a couple of minutes on our end, so while we do indeed finish getting ready, please get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, and get yourself comfortable, because after the break, we're back with some animation work. See you after the break. Hello, and good evening to you all, lads, lasses, and of course, non binary compasses. Captain Steel 379 on the microphone once again, and once again on this Monday night, we're pumping the brakes and taking it nice and chill as we're doing some animation work for our Kirby and the Forgotten Land inspired animation. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Right then, before we continue on much further, let's get rid of that starting soon, for we've officially begun, and let's also drop a link to our Discord server in the chat below. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., as well as interact with an amazing community, you know exactly where you can find us. And there we go. So, unfortunately, I've not been able to make any sort of progression. Since the last time we did this. Not from a lack of trying, but just it was either weather causing tiredness. It was either the weather causing tiredness. It was just lack of time, or just other events going on. Because if you've watched any of the streams lately, you know that I went to the pre-release event for the new Pokemon set coming out in a couple of weeks' time, Obsidian Flames, and it was in there that I got the idea for the next, for the first deck of Obsidian Flames, I should say. I initially wanted to do it because it is one of the moderators' favorite Pokemon, or one of their favorite Pokemon, I should say, and that's Toxtricity. But after looking at the card and playing with it in the pre-release format, it looks like it could do a fair bit of damage for a one-prizer. So I've been working on racking my brain on how to build that, on top of coming up with the idea to make it rotation proof. I know rotation for standard does not happen until next year's July, but it doesn't hurt to have a contingency plan. But that's one of the major events that went on. Otherwise, it was just work, it was weather, it was tiredness, it was just a whole host of stuff that prevented me from doing work on the animation. But now we're back on this Monday night. I've got 2 hours blocked out. And what we can do is we can just, begin once again on this animation work. I've got a nice cold drink that I'll be sipping on from time to time. I've got nice chill music in the background. So, let's continue our animation work. So, last time we were working specifically on the Spectre. And it was all of the arm animations that we were doing. Along with a little bit of body movement, which showed our goofy little friend here limbering up ready for a giant inhale. And now we're just about to add the finishing touches to said preparation by having their arms move a little bit up and down in the in that typical strongman style. So, let's begin, shall we? So, question is, which arm is this one? Let me can't transfer. Oh, wrong side. Little Frizz, hello, and good evening. I hope you're doing well. You're catching us just as we're starting to make the adjustments. We're actually going to go for the left arm, I think. Yeah, so we'll work on the foreground first, and then we'll do background. So. Oh, we already started doing that. Okay, so. Now, I'm not particularly happy with that one, so yeah. No, go back to what that was, yeah. No, I actually do quite like my original idea, which was to, do something like that. Yeah. Looks like he's dancing the robot there. But yeah, no, I must admit, I kind of like the idea of, I kind of prefer that one, and then if I bring that down just a touch to there. Yeah, I much prefer that, to be quite fair. So I'm going to get rid of that keyframe right there. Duplicate that one. Bring that over. There we go. So that should now look like I must admit, actually, the whole eyebrow going up is actually kind of nice. But yeah, I'm happy with. I must admit, I'm actually kind of happy with the new arm placement. Yeah. Man, I know it's only 17 degrees today, but god damn it, I will not deny. Major pain in the butt. No, not that. There we go. Okay, that's the one we need to adjust now. Okay, then if we do this one. Yeah, just bring that up a touch more along with exaggerating that a little bit. Okay, now I can see where I'm going wrong with the left arm. And sometimes you do need to do the, sometimes you just do need to do opposites to really see how it is. Yeah, it's such a minor change, chat, but it does make the entire world a difference. It's always the tiniest details, isn't it? God, I feel like I'm losing my mind here. No, that just does not look as good. The thing is, maybe I'm just working with... Yeah, maybe I'm just not working with the correct... Okay, I think I see what I need to do here. And that is just to very minorly add a little bit of a black line there. That's basically it. So if I add just a little bit of a black line here. There we go. Let's just attach it here. Zoom out. Perfect. There we go, and then we just add that line in again. Then we could just, okay, we could just copy that keyframe and just, yeah, copy it over there. Cool. So that's at least one tiny, teeny little thing taken care of. Potentially. We can, I'm zooming in on the wrong thing because my cursor's not big enough. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. about we just... Remember, I'm looking at that specific area. Okay, that looks okay. I think that looks okay. So what we can do is we can stop that right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Remove that particular keyframe. Frame. There we go. Okay. Okay then, I think that should do it. So if we just do that. I mean, this is the thing, chat. My cartoons look like a 5-year-old drew them, but I'm still quite and even though I'm not like the biggest proponent of detail, I'm still extraordinarily picky when it comes to certain things. It's quite annoying. But okay, I'm actually happy with that. I'm genuinely happy with that one. So if we go here, then we need to go back down to the right side of the arm. Here we go. Okay, a duplicate frame, stick that on 33. Same with this one, onto 33. Then we create duplicate frame here, stick that to 36. And same with this one, over to 36. So now if we do that, it should go. Oh yeah, he's limbering himself up real good with that one. I mean, again, the thing is, it'll be zoomed out quite a bit, so you probably won't even notice the difference, but at the same time... It is just amazing to me how silly and finicky I can be with certain details. Okay. So, we're going to have that go on for another... Okay, so we're going to copy those keyframes right there. We then jump up to 39 and paste those in. Okay, and then we go up and do the same for the left.
Have a rotten day.
Good grief, that gave me a jump. Bex, thank you so much. Have a rotten day. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Right then, where was I? Right, the left-hand side. And the eyebrow. So what we can do here is we can... If we jump over to 39, yeah, okay. So what we do is we can copy all of these. And then 39 from the eyebrow, paste them down, and there we go. Everything to do with the eyebrow, that particular eyebrow and the arms should be now on frame 48. And it is. Excellent. And if we give that a good old-fashioned drag and click and play. Good evening, Cap and Chat. How are you? I'm a very good ho, thank you very much. And I'm okay, thank you. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. And I know that the same typo happens, but at this point I might as well just answer the question. Right then, so body movement. So what we're going to do here. So the first frame that we are starting to so yeah, the first frame of this that we're starting to you know, flex these arms and get ready to go. Just need to squish the upper mouth in there. There we go. do is move let's move this ear backwards a touch. But keep the eyes in the same place. So it goes. Yeah, that actually looks kind of fun. Actually, that actually does look kind of fun. I'll actually give it that. I'm so sorry that happens all the time. Don't worry about it, Bex. It's fine. It's genuinely fine. And what we can do with the bottom of the body is just move it ever so slightly up. So it's not a major thing, but it's just enough of that kinetic energy to show that, you know, this Spectre is a creature that is alive. Okay, and then what we can do is just duplicate the frame from before and stick it on 33. And then same. I didn't mean that. We just duplicate the frame here. Bring it over to 33. Yeah, before we do anything else, let's save. Just that slight pause made me think, oh shit, we need to save. Okay, and then same for the ear. No, wait, what? The hell? What the fuck are you talking about? Create a duplicate frame. There we go. There was me being blind. I'm so sorry that happens all the time. It became a habit. Don't worry about it. Seriously, it's all good. You actually missed at the very beginning of the stream where I was talking about my prospects for the Toxtricity deck that we're building, aka Rainbow Road. Because Toxtricity has the attack. That's the wrong card. There it is. Because for a electric energy and a colorless energy, Toxtricity has the attack Loud Mix. It does an initial 50 damage, which, you know, isn't too terrible of an attack power. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but this attack does 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. So, with Rainbow Road, you want to play as many different types down as possible, and we've got access to quite a few different pieces because I'm building it for, well, effectively to be immune to the rotation period. So, no E classification cards like Level Ball, but we will be utilizing stuff like Ultra Ball, like Great Ball, Nest Ball. And I've been weighing up my options of various different Pokemon that have different types but will also fulfill a satisfying role. So we have Radiant Venusaur for early game draw support. We've got Cleffa and Cyclizar for different typings, Psychic and Normal in the card games respectively, as well as Free Retreat, because we're also going to be utilizing the item card Electric Generator. I've also got a hold of a Lipard from Brilliant Stars, which is a dark card, which you know, is also more draw support. So you discard one card and draw two. I will admit, though, I am tempted to try and find a Radiant Charizard instead, if it is within budget. Because the thing is, I also want to tout this thing as a pretty decent budget deck. As in, it's a deck that will cost you no more than X amount of euros/pounds, with the most expensive card being this. But I'm talking if you go for the absolute cheapest, basest type of a card. I'm still not convinced if I like the cards except for Toxtricity. The thing is, okay, genuinely the thing is, I'm in the same boat. Okay, I am genuinely in the same boat. Other than the Bonsly, other than the Cleffa, and the Togekiss, I don't have any. I have no I have no preference on any of the Pokemon coming out in Obsidian Flames. I'll be completely honest. Okay. So I believe it's number 48. Yeah, it is 48 we need to go to. I don't feel the set like the current set. No, I am absolutely with you. I am genuinely absolutely with you. Are there a couple of neat cards? Absolutely. As I said, the Bonds Live, which is the first one in 16 years. Cleffa, which is really nice early game. Don't forget, every single baby Pokemon has no... Is it no weakness, no retreat cost? Let me just refresh my memory. My memory. Okay, no. Correction. So, every baby Pokemon, so Cleffa, Bonsly, etc., does have a weakness these days, but has free retreat and a free attack. So it does have a free retreat and a free attack, and free retreat in something like Toxtricity that's going to rely on Electric Generator for a couple of the build-ups is absolutely going to be the way to go, because Electric Generator only attaches to the bench. Two, 45, and 48. No, that's not right. Dang. Yeah. Oh, that's just because I've not... Okay, first of all, I've not moved the body. Secondly, I've not put the arms back down into neutral. So let me just fix that very quickly. So it's now 51 we're animating to. Okay, duplicate frame, move it over. Duplicate frame, move it over. But to be quite honest, as a budgetary deck, and I do mean this, as a budgetary deck, Toxtricity is going to be able to punch above its weight class. Let's have a look. See, I think of getting the top trainer box of Pokemon 151. I actually must admit, I also do want to get Pokemon 151's Elite Trainer box, and I don't have any bots set up, Little Frizz. I don't have any bots set up, so there's no commands really. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to do body and mouth movements. I just don't know how to set them up, I'll be totally honest. And the thing is, I don't want to download like 25 different drivers just to get one thing working. Okay, just duplicate. Previous frame. One over to 51. Okay. And that's for the top of the body. Duplicate the frame here. Stick that. Duplicate this one. Duplicate this one. Move it over. Duplicate this one. Move that over. Duplicate this one, move it over. Then we duplicate this one more time and move it over to 51. you. Okay, so that should be... Yep, okay, arms are back, practically in position. Let's have a look, see. We have no bots or command yet. As I said, I've got no idea how to set them up. Cam's doing a quite relaxed and chill stream for the upcoming Kirby and Forgotten Land stream. Absolutely. Might have said that already. Can't find any page that shows all the known cards from Obsidian Flame yet. I need to know if it's worth it for me. Give me a second. Also, Pokey Beach is a so P-O-K-E B-E-A-C-H. Pokey Beach is also a good resource to use when looking up a upcoming set, because they usually do a fantastic job of getting cards scanned in, translated, and you practically know what's in a set coming up, as well as the effects of cards, what's been taken out, etc., etc. Can't recommend them enough. Poker Beach, that's exactly it. Yes. Oh no, I've not gotten the ETB. In the pre-release kit, you get a pamphlet or a leaflet that has the full set list on it. So if you give me a second, I can go and grab that. There we go, back at the desk. I'm just interested in one specific character card. Oh, Ortega, probably. If you're interested in Ortega, yeah, you're probably just better off. You're better off just buying the card alone. But yeah, I can tell you now, Ortega only has the full art. There is no alternate art Ortega, from what I can see. I'm wondering if the boy is the Atticus. Let me just have a quick look, see. Gita, Ortega, Poppy, Rhyme, Ice, QEX, no. Okay. Okay. We have a reprint of Arven. We have Brassius. We have Gita. We have Ortega, Poppy, Rhyme, Team Star, Grunt. Unfortunately, there is no Atticus in this set, so it could be that he's coming in the next set, which will be about November. Yeah, about November, I'd say. November or December is when we'll get the next mainline set. Sorry, Bex. But Ortega is in this set, though. And I used him to some effect in pre-release, but he's not a very good card. Wonderful artwork, decent enough character. Terrible, terrible card effect, I'm afraid. They did the boy dirty. Right, so where was I? That's actually cool, so I have time to save up for the set. Yeah? I mean, you do, yeah? But yeah, the only cards I was looking at getting from Obsidian Flames, in real life anyway, were the Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss, because Togekiss has got a super strong draw ability. The Toxtricity. And then, other than that, I'm just interested in seeing what other people can make work at the moment. I'm going to be completely honest, I've got no interest in the rest of the set. A few staple trainer cards, maybe. Like Rhyme. I actually managed to pull the full art Rhyme, I'll be honest. That was nice. But yeah, no, Gita's decent. Very early game. Rhyme is pretty nice. But other than that, now I'm not saying that the set is totally garbage. As I said, we get Bonsly, we get Cleffa, so we get the return of baby Pokemon, which are automatic free retreats, which is nice. They have piss poor HP. Okay, they do have piss poor HP at 30. But you know, you attach a Bravery Charm that got 80. Or you just play them knowing that they're going to be a liability against Lost Box, but you just want that additional effect or the free retreat in my case. Going to get some oranges to snack on while I watch. Nice. So yeah, we also have our very first Palafin card, and that's going to be fun to play with. Palafin is going to be fun to play with, but as a set, I honestly don't have much that I want out of it, to be quite honest. It's just a bunch of cards to replace cards that I've currently got in Tinkerton when rotation happens and we lose all the E-stamped cards like Level Ball. That's basically it. Okay, so that's the background. We want the foreground shoe. Thank you very much. There it is. Okay, so from the foreground shoe. Okay, then we just create a duplicate frame there. And then we can just copy that over again and again. Yeah, just want it very subtly. That's the key thing here. You just want this to be a little subtle. Because your whole body, even if you're moving your arms, it does affect the rest of the muscles in a body. So yeah, even just a small movement like this one is going to affect everything around it. And you know what, with that very subtle hint, I am very, very happy with it. So we've got a duplicate frame here. There we go, we just create duplicate frames again and again and again and again and just carry them over. And you've got to pick an empty space. Yeah, you got to pick a frame that is not currently occupied by one of these bold markers, which is your keyframes. That way, then you can duplicate a keyframe that is currently being animated, get a duplicate, move it over, and away you go. Okay, so let's see, after saving, how this is looking so far. So we want frames 52 to 30. 27. Yeah, you want it from 27. There we go. Okay. So zoom out a touch and yeah, that's looking fine so far. Obviously, the only thing that needs moving now is the background shoe. But again, that's going to be a very subtle, very subtle little movement. But that is looking fine so far. So all I did there was just press up a little bit. In fact, no, you know what we should do? Press down twice. There we go. Yep, I'm actually happy with that one. That adds to the cartoony nature of this whole thing. The big money card will most likely be Charizard of Obsidian Flame. Very, very true. However, don't buy preemptively. Because people know how popular Charizard is as a Pokemon, okay? You are better off just waiting until the set drops in a couple of weeks' time. Waiting then for prices to stabilize, and then seeing where everything lies, because people are going to be overcharging to hell and back right now. But that being said, chat, here's the thing. I know I usually do an ETB opening of the newest set. Because there are so few cards that interest me in Obsidian Flame, I'm not going to promise that I can do it this time. But what I can promise is that we are going to crack open a number of code cards for Obsidian Flame when the set comes out on PTCGL. Because I don't mind buying code cards to open up with you guys online, but I'm not spending, 50, 60 pounds on a set which I'm not even going to enjoy, if that makes sense. Have you seen the King Gambit Premium Check Lane? Check Lane? I know there's a new King Gambit line in this set, but it's not the set. But this is not the type of King Gambit that I want. It's not the kind of King Gambit that I want, to be completely honest. I think they've missed a trick again in the King Gambit that they've printed. Because the Scarlet and Violet base set King Gambit, it says Check Lane Blister. I have not, I'll be honest. As I said, I know there is a King Gambit in Obsidian Flame because I think I pulled it, but it's just not. King Gambit is a cool Pokemon, but the card isn't. Yeah. I mean, the first one had potential. The first King Gambit said that it increases the attacks done by basic Pokemon by 30, which has a lot of potential. But if you could combine that with, like, a Pawniard or a Bisharp, and I know Bisharp is stage 1, but if you could combine that King Gambit with a really good Pawniard or Bisharp, so, I don't know, the Bisharp does more damage for each Pawniard, for each King Gambit and Pawniard, but combined in play. The King Gambit does more for Pawniard, and Pawniard does more for each King Gambit. I don't know. Kind of give me something like the Polyline. In fact, there you go. Give me the Polyline again. I have my brolly on me in case it rains today. A smart decision. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Bex. Yeah, one booster pack, and then you get the entire evolutionary line from Scarlet and Violet base set. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing they've done for a few Pokemon. They did it for Incineroar. I know they did it for back in the day. They did it for Decidueye. They did it for Swampert. Did it for Metagross, I believe. And then I think recently they did it for Pawmot. But yeah, those products were never really worth it. If they included two booster packs, if they included two booster packs and the full evolutionary line, that'd be absolutely fine. But yeah, no. One evolutionary line and one. Yeah, one evolutionary line and one booster pack is just not worth the amount they're asking. I mean, the coin is cool. Don't get me wrong, the coin's cool. And for people who like collecting the coins, it is kind of a nice thing, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay, the only thing really are the eyes. The eyes staying stationary just kind of combats this whole illusion, but so far, so good. But that's the thing, chat. You just work on it one step at a time, saving frequently. Golden rule: save often. Okay, so 27, 8, 9, and 30. So, what are we going to do with this? What we're going to do with this is, again, the exact same as the shoes, just very, very, very minor adjustment. So that it just goes along with the head. I must admit, I'm one of those weird people, chat. Talking, seeing little Frisk saying that they're going to get some oranges to snack on. I don't like eating fruit. Most fruit. I don't like eating most fruit. I just find the fibers really irritating in my teeth, if that makes sense. And I don't know if it's just a quote-unquote autistic thing. And I'm putting that in quotes because, you know, my form of autism isn't usually associated with textures, with tastes and that kind of thing. But yeah, I've just never really enjoyed eating stuff like. Yeah, I've just never enjoyed eating stuff like oranges or very fibrous foods, for they get stuck in my teeth. The only exception being steak, but that's only because I'm a little bit of a carnivore when I want to be. There we go. Golden rule of animation is apparently not that I've ever. And the hilarious thing is, I've never had an official animation course. I've never taken animation classes or drawing. I mean, needless to say, I've never taken drawing classes. I mean, my fucking art style speaks for itself. But yeah. It's the blue head or the low. What is it? The low vibe? I know you've got two different types of toxicity, and I'm trying to remember the official name of them. But yeah, just from a couple of bits and pieces that I've watched on animation, it's all about very little movements. So, you know how? So just keep an eye on the left and right eyes now that we've done that animation work. You see how that eye looks a little bit more animated and alive compared to the one that just stands still? I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's an artistic choice for one of these things to stand still, but God damn it, that's gonna annoy me now. Amped and low key, right? It is just as simple as that. Okay, so this is the low key. This is the low key toxicity. Nice. Okay, so at least I got that out of my system. Okay, 4 cards I like that set, but still not enough to buy the set. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm not, as I said, I'm very reluctant to buy an ETB unless you guys want to see an ETB opening for Obsidian Flames. But I'll be honest, I'm not that enthused. Because I could just buy the cards that I'm after, I'll be completely honest, and for dirt cheap too. As I said, I want to turn Toxtricity not only into our first Obsidian Flame deck that we do, but I want to rotation proof it. And I also want to show that you can build it on a budget. Because I think Rainbow Road on a budget is doable. It'll be single prize, which means that a number of these cards you can get for dirt cheap because there's no Vs, no EXs. There's going to be maybe one card that will push the price of the deck up a tiny bit, but the thing is, I'm thinking you would need that card specifically just to help out in very dire situations. Better get the code cards if you're not going to enjoy it. Yeah. The thing is, opening up stuff is absolutely fun in PTCGL as I get to share it with you guys. But an ETB is a big commitment. I'm sure the cards are light, plus the toxicity I haven't made a screenshot of. Fair enough. Okay, so where were we? Ooh, okay. So. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to adjust the eyebrow ever so slightly each frame. There we go, and then 40 should be the last one. There we go. Okay, so now I can go back and finish off the left eye. And again, it's just very subtle, simple movements that add to the illusion. That's... Still, if you haven't already, chat, please go ahead and join the Discord server. You get to interact with amazing people, and you also get to see all the stuff we're talking about when it comes to Pokemon cards. Okay, let's have a look-see. So we have the Full Art Ortega. I could have told you that one. The Houndour, cool, and the Lechonk, plus the Toxtricity. I mean, I must admit that Lechonk was a surprise. The only problem I have with this Lechonk, 60 HP. And you may think that's a very weird complaint to have about Lechonk, but you gotta remember, Lost Box is still obscenely popular. Sableye shreds 60 HP Pokemon. Okay? If you only have, provided that the spread damage isn't there, Sableye can take out 2 healthy 60 HP Pokemon, whereas it can only heavily damage 1 70 HP Pokemon and then take the other, and then take the knockout on 1 70 HP Pokemon. That's why until Sableye goes away, I will always say, unless you have absolutely no choice, like in the case of Bonsly and Cleffa, you want as much HP on your basics as possible. It's why in the Tinkerton deck we play 270 HP promos, 270 HP from the set. They have the exact same HP, but the fact that one of them can retreat for a little bit less than the other one is actually kind of nice. But the attack on the one with the more retreat is also very good. So the thing is, there's a reason to play both. Okay, so let's see how, with all these minor little interactions, this goes. Yep, that's looking good to me. He's limbering up and ready to suck. So once again, we're going to I'm not sure the cards are light plus the toxicity. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Yeah. Well, Bex, question for you. Do you want me to hold off on sending? Do you want me to hold off on sending you the Giacomo and the other cards and the other card that I have waiting for you in order to buy a full art Ortega, or do you not mind and just want me to send what I've got for you already? Genuine question. Okay, so. So, if we go from frame 0 to 51, now you gotta remember, we're only focusing on the Spector right now. Wait, what? What do you mean, wait, what? Another cut? Yeah, I told you I had another surprise for you. Okay, that's looking fine so far. So yeah, he's limbered up, he's ready to go. I have a goldfish brain. Well, true. And I'm only saying true because you're the one who said it. What about Ortega? I'm lost. Okay, right. So what I'm saying is, do you want me to wait until the full set is out, talk to my guy, buy you the Ortega, and send it to you? Or do you want me to just send you the cards I've already got you? Because you said you also liked Ortega. Okay then, so... here we go. Time for the first inhale. That's right, chat. The first one. So... better one-time shipping. It's cheaper than sending double. True. Okay, so I will hold off on sending you the cards I've got so far. Excuse me. Cards I've got so far and get you a full art Ortega as soon as possible. And then I'll send you everything next month. Sound good? So, here we go. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to... this animation is going to come out hunky-dory. I hope so. I really do hope so. So, we're going to create blank frames for the arms here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a duplicate frame here, bring this over to 54, and bam! And then we can go ahead and do the exact same for the right side. So again, 54, blank frame. Then we just grab a hold of you, duplicate frame. God, I hope I grabbed the right one here. Yes, I did. Oh, thank heavens. There we go. So, that. So the arms are back to normal. We can also now get rid of the door handle. What the hell? No. I'm going way too far up. Where's the eyebrow? Ah, there it is. Eyebrow 54. We can put a blank frame here for the time being. Sorry, I must be going to the right side of your head quite a lot. I do apologize. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got his dopey little head. Okay, time to open up, baby. After, hang on. Where's the bottom of the body? That's what I need. Another 54, thank you. Okay, now we can start work on the front. Okay, body. So. Yep, that's exactly how it was before. And then he just kind of like clenches his jaw, getting ready for the... That's the one. That's the one. Okay. We're cool. We're good. So, 54. Time to begin the suck. Again, after we save. Remember, golden rule of animation, save constantly. So far, chat, we have our Spector standing here, getting ready for the big suck, limbering up. And it's here at frame 54, we're gonna start. Now remember, I do not want to go... Oh no, wait a minute, no, not that. Okay, maybe not 54, 57. There we go, so we have a whole second. Did I do additional? I didn't do additional eyes. Ooh, okay. Okay, here's what we can do. We'll add a brand new layer here. Okay, we're going to add just one very simple blink. Is what we're going to do. Oh, nuts. There we go. Okay. So all I need to do is just... Okay, now if I get rid of that and that. You know, that looks more serene than I actually gave it credit for. I might just actually save that as an emote. In fact, yeah, save that as an emote and have that anime... God, what do you call it? You know that anime emotion where they have that... the sigh. The sigh. You know what I mean? Comes out with like a little curly cloud with it whenever they sigh. Or a mushroom. Okay, so what I'll do here is we can blank frame this. On 57, create a key. Wait, what? What do you mean? What, no, here. Keyframe. Oh, to create a duplicate frame, you've got to create a duplicate frame here, and then way back here at frame 0, we've got to turn that off. So remove the keyframe there. Okay, by removing the keyframe there, it's blank. And then all the way here at 57, where you created your keyframe. Oh, I can have him do a final inhale. You know, just a quick couple of breaths. And then he can start inhaling. Okay, right, let's go ahead and do that then. So what I can do is I can move those up a couple. Where's the top of the body? Oh, what we do here. One, there we go. Four, 1, 2. And if anything else, just move the arm. 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 Just move up a touch, and I didn't mean just by one tiny little bit, just one tiny little bit, same as the other arm here. And you create a blank frame here. Duplicate frame, bring it over to 60. Duplicate frame, bring it over to 60. Then you do the same for the... You do the same for the ear. Same for the body. And then we just go again. We're just going to duplicate this one more time. Just, there we go. Bring it over to 66. Then we blank frame, then we blank frame. Create a duplicate of closed eyes. Bring it over, and then on 66 do a blank frame of you, and then just duplicate and duplicate the open eyes again. There you go. It looks more complicated than it is. I promise. I do promise. When you start like learning the little intricacies and ins and outs and stuff, it does start like sliding into place. Okay, and then I just need to go ahead and do the body. And the right arm. Oh, wrong one. Ah, there we go. $60, $63, then $66. Okay, now that should look good. So let's zoom it out. Oh, sorry. Can we save the defeated look as an emote? I'm going to. Okay, oh, nuts. In fact, I should just save that. Oh no, you know what I should do? I'm gonna save it, but then I'm gonna make a duplicate and save it as make emote. $66. That's gonna remind me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to increase the frames. I'm gonna increase the frames between the blink, so the spectre was going like, really? But then I just need to save this back to, and then I need to make this go back to beginning. Good God, I hope that... Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry if that blew your eardrums off. Okay, then. So what the hell time is it? 9:30. Oh, Because what I'll do is I'll revert the shoes back to their usual colour. And I will... make the spectre a little bit bigger, I think, and then we can, and then I'll work all this stuff out. But I'll be honest, chat. I think I think my patience is. Well, I say patience. That's really a stretch. I think we're practically. I think we're done for tonight. I think we've made some good progress. We finished off. We finished off all of the. We finished off all of the flexing and the getting ready, the mental preparation basically for doing a great big inhale. And I know it doesn't look like we've done a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but god damn it, why do you go to 250 frames? It's not where the last one is. There. Now, here we go. Yeah, our Spector is absolutely getting ready. Yeah, our Spector is getting ready for the big one. But okay then. To be quite honest, you can do so much with a blink. With a straight line as an eyebrow and a blink, you can emote so much with a character, and that's what I must admit. I do like that. I do like that a lot. But yeah. Well, tonight, chat, I'm happy with our progress today. I am happy with the progress today. So I'm going to call it a night. I mean, I have been focusing for over an hour now. I've been focusing on over an hour, and that does include the time I've spent like talking about Pokemon cards, hopes for the future in terms of Pokemon cards. Because I'm not gonna lie, Toxtricity does have me excited. Really has me excited. It does look like such an amazing deck to play, provided I can get the correct combination of different types with useful abilities. That's the thing. We're going to be very reliant on abilities. So any deck that punishes ability usage is going to hurt us. But the thing is, when you're playing a deck with so many different types, you need to be able to find some synergistic way of playing those different types. So with Bonsly, with Cleffa, with their low HP, they have free retreat and different types. With Cyclozar, I can talk about that when we actually have Obsidian Flame in our hands and when we actually start to build. So again, before I go off on a tangent again, we're going to now. We are actually now going to. We're gonna look about closing off the stream. So let me just make the Spector wide-eyed again. There we go. Let's save it here, because again, the golden rule: even if you have to make multiple files, you save constantly. Okay, then I'm going to run a quick 1 minute advertisement. Okay, I'm going to run a quick 1 minute advertisement. When we come back from said advertisement, I'm going to talk about what's going to happen over the next couple of days. So, chat, I will see you in a minute's time. Okay then, according to twitch.tv, an advert should be playing for anybody who doesn't get adverts. Thank you so much for your continual support of the channel. It really does mean a whole lot to us here at Captain Steel 379. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was genuinely a lot of fun. We made some very good progress. On the animation. I know it doesn't look like it because we've only added like a couple seconds to the thing, but you got to remember all those tiny little details just keep building and building and building and building until eventually we have an animation to something akin to the Cuphead animation. Because let's not kid ourselves, that Cuphead animation was my biggest project, and I know I didn't capture Rubber Hose, but I captured the spirit of the game, which is kind of what I like to do with these animations. Not make a one-for-one, but just capture the spirit of the damn thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay then, chat. Okay then, so that is going to be the end of the stream. We've made some good progress actually tonight. We've made some good progress. As I was saying during the break to those who don't get adverts, I know it doesn't seem like we've done a lot, and we've only added a few seconds, if that, to the animation, but you've got to remember, it's all little details that just keep adding and adding and adding and adding over time. And sometimes you do get inadvertent magic. You get inadvertent magic like that. You do sometimes get inadvertent magic like this. This serene spectre. But then if we pissed about with the eyebrow attach, which I would love to do, but it's currently not available. Where's the goddamn thing? Obviously, I'm not saving it now, but yeah, look at that. Just one simple line placed on the body, and you get yourself an annoyed spectre. A spectre contemplating killing someone. Or a spectre completely at peace. As I said, it's just amazing what you can do with a single straight line and some closed eyes. It's genuinely awesome. Right then, chat, what is happening over the next couple of days? Well, as you all know, tomorrow is Tuesday, and I don't stream on Tuesdays as I'm at work all day. Literally all day. So, no streaming tomorrow. But we return on Wednesday. We return on Wednesday with Final Fantasy VII. I really don't want to return to Final Fantasy VII because that last goddamn cutscene nearly broke me in half. Especially, and do you want to know the worst thing, chap? The worst thing about that cutscene was, it came after I pissed about with Cloud's model. When I made him like hump the air in front of Aerith and made him like use his sword like a giant dong. It was like, ha 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 ha, this is kind of funny, but why can't I move my character? And then that cutscene happened. Ooh, I must admit, I think that also added to it, because I think I felt kind of guilty. But yeah, that's the... And then on Thursday, as usual, there is no stream, as it is my date night with my wonderful, amazing girlfriend. So there is your stream schedule for the next couple of days. Nothing tomorrow as I'm at work. On Wednesday, we're returning with Final Fantasy VII. And then on Thursday, there's nothing, as I am with my girlfriend that evening, enjoying a nice, relaxing night. You're looking Astral Radiant, Cap. That's a very good Pokepun. That's a very good Pokepun. Thank you very much. That's a very good pun. Very good. Right then, chat. That is going to be the end of the stream. I want to say a very big thank you for joining me on this nice chill evening. I know this is really, really different, and this is going to be the change of pace for the next few weeks while we're working on this animation. I do promise to work on this a bit in my off time if I do get the time. If I get the time, I'm 100% working on this, but other than that, I'm like busy cleaning, being an adult, and all that other fun stuff in the biggest goddamn air quotes you can find. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream, chat. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening. And as always, chat, stay cool in this godforsaken heat. Stay hydrated. And as always, when life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat. And you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We're back on Wednesday with Final Fantasy VII. Don't forget to give the Discord a follow if you have not yet. if you haven't yet. So, if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes and animations very much like this one, or you just want to interact with an amazing community, you know exactly where to find us. There we go. Right then, chat. Have yourself a good night, and please take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.